Welcome back to another YouTube video. If this is your first time coming across my channel, my name is Stef. I'm the Psychic Soul Empowerment Coach, and I work with men and women to help them in becoming more of who they authentically are on a soul level, on a higher self level. I support them in really being able to maximize and reach their potential in life, and in really understanding that they are the powerful creators of their reality and they can make their wildest dreams come true. My YouTube channel typically talks about the topics of mindset, manifestation, healing work, also known as shadow work or inner child healing, spiritual activism, spiritual entrepreneurship, energy readings, and my own experiences, and whatever else I feel like discussing, okay? So today's video is all about the energy reading for April 2022, and I'm really excited to share this energy reading with you. But before I get into that, I want to go through some announcements first and foremost. So any relevant timestamps that you might need will be found here in the comments section of this video, pinned to the top, as well as any other relevant links that you might need to other things that I discuss or mention throughout this video, okay? So first things first, okay, if you are part of the AWOKE community, I just want to quickly let everyone know and remind everyone that on March 30th, okay, I'm going to be doing a business class for AWOKE, okay? I'm the guest expert for this month. And so I'm going to be doing a class called Business Done Your Way. And the purpose of this class is really to help support you in understanding that you can truly do business your way. You don't necessarily have to follow any particular strategy in order to succeed and create your impact, okay? So if that is something that interests you and you are part of the AWOKE community, please be sure to RSVP to that so that you don't miss out and you can come and join me live, because I will be also answering any questions that you might need, and I'm meant to create something to help support you in gaining clarity with creating your own business strategy that will work for you with that class, okay? So make sure that you have signed up for that. If you do not know what AWOKE is, it's the first time that you're hearing about it, I will put videos up here in the card section for you to go and check out. One is of me interviewing Maggie, who is the original founder and CEO of AWOKE, and her intentions behind AWOKE. And then the other video is about me kind of showing you behind the scenes tutorial of what AWOKE looks like when you finally join, and what to expect from it and how to navigate the platform, okay? So make sure to go check out those videos in case that interests you. It's totally free to join, and we would love to have you there, okay? My second announcement today is that Maggie and I will be doing a workshop on March 31st, so the day after my class. And this class is titled Accessing Your Inner Leader. And if you watched our first original masterclass, okay, if you haven't seen that yet, I will put it up here in the card section as well for you to go and check out. But our first class was all around high-level soul line leadership and what it takes to really be a high-level soul line leader. And we're following up with that with this class on accessing your inner leader. And the reason for that is that in our first class, we talked about the importance of intuition, and what better way to really start strengthening your intuition than starting to connect with your higher self. So our next class, our workshop on accessing your inner leader, is meant to support you in going through a guided meditation to start connecting with your higher self so that you can start strengthening your intuition and really being able to lead your life or your business from this place, okay? So if you have not yet signed up for that, please RSVP to that if you're in the AWOKE community, or join AWOKE so that you can see the event and sign up for it, okay? It's totally free. Awesome. Oh, also that class with Maggie, Accessing Your Inner Leader, will be uploaded to my channel a few days after we do it, okay? So, you know, just to let y'all know. Okay, and my third and final announcement today is that if you have not yet purchased my 2022 yearly reading, okay, this is my paid offer that I am doing to help you know what to expect month by month by month throughout this whole year, and giving you practical guidance and steps that you need to take in order to really maximize the energy, the potential of each month, so that you can really allow yourself to much more gracefully step into this higher version of yourself each and every single month that is intended to do amazing things that you are here to do this year, okay? And so that guidance is basically the spirit guide's way of kind of coaching you on how to navigate each month so that you're not feeling confused or lost or frustrated or uncertain or any of these kinds of things. And it's meant to help be, you know, the like whispers of the universe in a way for you to let you know, okay, so when this happens or if this happens, this is how you navigate it. This is what you do about it. This is how you use it to your advantage. And so that is the purpose of that 2022 yearly reading, okay? And the reason that I'm bringing it up as part of my third announcement is because we are now at the end of the first quarter. There are still 3 quarters left. There is still so much opportunity to make the most of this energy, because if you watched my original yearly overview that I did for free on here on YouTube, okay, I'll put that here in the card section for you to check out afterwards. It was a general reading of the year. But basically, to sum up, this year has a capacity for like phenomenal, mind-blowing growth and expansion and quantum leaps. It's a really freaking magical year. And in order to really allow for this year to be as magical and as amazing as it can be, we need to step into our power and become higher versions of ourselves and do certain things to really, show up the way that we need to make these things a reality. And so the purpose of that paid offer, the 2022 yearly reading, is to really support you with that month by month, so that you can always refer to it and use it to help you navigate whatever is coming up for you each and every single month, okay? And it's really powerful. I reread the channeled messages for April, okay, which is different from the energy reading I'm going to give you today. They're slightly different because the paid offer is so much more in depth and actually talks about potential challenges that you might face and how they might trip you up, so that you can recognize, oh, hold on a second, this is what's happening. And it tells you how to move through them and how to use it, to propel yourself forward. And so the paid offer is so much more in depth than this offer, this reading, but I still hope that you get so much value out of today's reading. But yeah, this offer, the 2022 yearly reading, is 20% off now that we're through the first quarter of this year. And I would really love it if you could come and join me for this. If it's been speaking to you, if you've been feeling pulled to receive this reading, I really feel like it's going to change your life, and it's going to make such a difference in how you handle this year, and to really allow for you to have even greater success by following the guide or the guidance in this reading, because that reading is specifically for people who are truly ready to take their lives to the next level. They're done repeating stories. They're tired of the BS games, that their egos have been playing on them. They're ready to make things happen. And so this reading is particular to people who are really ready to take personal responsibility and make this an amazing year. So if this is something that speaks to you, it's 20% off. And I would really love to have you come and join us. And this reading comes with a workbook as well that I gave at the start of the year for intention setting, as well as an ebook version that kind of summarizes the readings for each month, and any other stuff that you might need to know, so you can just briefly skim through it in case you don't want to go back and watch the videos, which are much longer. Each video is about 1.5 hours, 2 hours, just for a quarter. So if this speaks to you, go ahead and sign up. All links are in the comments of this video, okay? Awesome, those are my announcements. Thank you so much for sticking around, and let's get into today's April 2022 reading, okay? So when I asked the guides about the energy reading for April 2022, this is what I got, okay? So I got that April is a really exciting month full of all new adventures, all right? And this adventure is gonna kind of unfold or look differently depending on who you are. It might look like you revamping something and it feeling kind of like adventurous or new or different, or just like a new project. Whatever adventure sparks within you, it might look like you revamping something where it's like, okay, I'm starting this new project and don't know what to expect, but I know like this is gonna be amazing and I'm gonna do my best. And you're gonna like revamp things in a way to feel that sense of adventure, or not necessarily to do it for the purposes of feeling the sense of adventure, but that's how it's gonna end up feeling, okay? Or if you're not revamping anything necessarily per se, then you're gonna start something like completely new, or you're gonna feel like you're stepping into something new, a new chapter, whatever it is that feels adventurous to you, okay? And so whatever this newness, this adventure that shows up in your life, like actually ends up being, however it ends up unfolding for you, it's going to just feel very exciting for you, very exhilarating, and you're going to feel like you're doing things that you have never done before, that you never thought you'd ever do before. It's just going to be like all new territory, and you're going to be like, whoa, like this is awesome. This is completely unexpected. This is like incredible. It's that kind of feeling of awe, okay? Of wonder, of excitingness. That's not a word, but I just made it up. Sometimes I make things up. And so, yeah, you know, you're stepping into the unknown, but you feel ready and excited to explore what the unknown has to show you, okay? And it's also a very prosperous month in April, okay? For many people, okay? I can't guarantee this for everyone, but it has the potential to be very prosperous, okay? And when you think about prosperity, a lot of times your mind goes to the words like abundance or like a boom of some kind, you know, like some kind of thing is having increased importance or whatever it is, or you associate it with an increase, right? And so this is what will happen in April 2022 is, you know, as you allow yourselves to go on these new adventures or do these new things, it's going to create more prosperity, more abundance in your life, and like an increase of some kind in your life of like good things. So you will see your life prosper in ways that you like couldn't even have fathomed, okay? It's going to blow your mind. It's like, whoa, like I didn't expect this, okay? And it's a really exciting time. It's a really fun time. And this is the energy that April is bringing to us, okay? So let me go ahead and pull some cards and see if we get any additional messages for April. People need to know today for their highest good in regards to April 2022. Okay, so I had a lot of cards fall out, and I'm not going to specifically like read all of them. I think I'm just going to give my best interpretation of all of them in general, okay, unless I feel called to like point certain cards out or something. But I want to speak first to these two cards that I got that fell out face down, and then I have some other cards that fell out face up. And so starting with these, okay, in April, I love this because this is Master Buddha, increased awareness, deep connection, trust your inner voice, right? And I love this because it goes really well with the classes that we're going to be doing in AWOKE, okay, on business done your way and accessing your inner leader, because it's all about the inner guidance within and allowing yourself to trust in that inner voice, that connection that you have to who you truly are, to the divine, and letting that lead you. And so in April, you know, as we are presented with opportunities to step into something new, into the unknown, do things that we've never done before, for those of you who might hesitate to move forward in this way with these new things, you need to really calm yourself down, breathe, and connect into yourself and ask yourself the truth about this next step, this situation, this project, or whatever, and if it really feels aligned for you. And chances are is when you connect to the divinity within, it's going to tell you, like, go for it. This is your next step. Because what happens is that, like, we as humans, we like adventure when we're the ones like planning and orchestrating for that to happen. Do you know what I mean? Like, if you're planning a vacation and you're going to do some adventure sports, like, that's you doing it, and you're not like scared or tripped up or worried in any kind of way, because you're like, no, I want to do these things. That's why I'm planning these adventure sports on my vacation. Like, I'm going to go scuba diving, or I'm going to go skydiving, or whatever it is, right? And you're doing that. And so you're not hesitant about executing them, right? You go towards them willingly because this is an adventure you want to have. But when it comes to starting new chapters, new projects, doing things that we've never done before, stepping into the unknown in this way that we haven't maybe necessarily looked for, but that spirit is presenting us with the opportunity to do, sometimes we resist that. And we're like, oh, I don't know about this. Like, I don't know if I can handle this. I don't know if that's for me. And we'll like push it away or resist it because we are uncomfortable a lot of times with the unknown. It's like we want adventure, but on our terms. But life is an adventure. And you have to remember that. You have to remember that life is an adventure, and the universe is presenting you with things in April to help you make your life more amazing, to help you step into new levels of who you are, or a new chapter, whatever it may be. And so, in order to not hold yourself back potentially from stepping into these new adventurous things that you're going to be doing in April, it's going to help you and support you to tune into your inner guidance, and to see if it really sits well with your spirit, because it will probably sit well with your spirit, not your ego. Your ego's like worried about how this adventure could go wrong, all the things, the problems, etc. Like your ego's the one that's freaking out, about the uncertainty and whatever it may be. But if you tune into your spirit, that inner voice, okay? If you tune into that inner voice, the inner voice might feel calm. It might feel actually excited. It might feel like, yeah, this is right. This is the next step. Do it. And that's what you have to listen to and let you be led by in April, so you can go on these adventures, okay? Willingly. And then shift your perspective. Like, see that this is great. See all the great things about it. Embrace it. And this is Lady Nada, and it says Heart Awakening, and it says awaken to acceptance and divine love, give and receive in balance. And I feel like these two are kind of hand in hand connected here. For me, this is about like accepting life, accepting all this newness, this goodness that you're worthy of. Like, first of all, okay, I feel like it's two different messages. Number one, if you're the person resisting the adventure, you're resisting the new chapter, you're resisting the new things in April, this is about you, like, giving yourself permission to accept something different, something better. These things are showing up for a reason, to help enrich your life. Especially like if your inner guidance is saying like, yeah, go for it, like it's serving a purpose. So allow yourself to receive it, move beyond that fear and go forth. This is spirit bringing things together to help you create your best life ever, but you have to allow yourself to receive. And if you resist, you're not receiving. You're not going to see things, really come together in the end as you keep going on your journey. You have to be willing to get past the initial present fear, doubt, and uncertainty and worry and all that stuff, and allow yourself to just move forward, knowing that in hindsight it's going to make sense and it's all going to come together and it's part of the beautiful plan of your life. And like, yeah, allow that to take place. So as you do that, listen, your life is going to blossom like these flowers. It's going to be amazing. You're going to be surrounded by goodness. All right. And these are the cards that all like just came popping out of everywhere. And they were like face up. This is Mahavatar Babaji, Soul Expansion. Your consciousness is expanding. You understand the connection between all things. Can you see I cut my nails too? Because I was getting tired of them. They were getting a little bit messed up on the sides, like a couple of them. And I just couldn't have it. And I just decided to cut them all. Anyway. Krishna, devotion, trust your spiritual guidance. Your commitment has been recognized. You are loved unconditionally. Do you see that? Trust your spiritual guidance. You are loved unconditionally. Like, hello. Trust it. Allow yourself to be guided. And this is the divine director, intervention and purpose. Divine intervention is occurring. Know that you are being guided. Happiness is your purpose. This is part of the divine plan of your life. Happiness is your purpose. The universe is guiding you towards the next steps, but you have to allow yourself to receive, take action on them, not overthink them, not resist them, like go for it. And, I didn't say my second message. I got distracted. Sorry. Oops. All right. I'm so crazy sometimes. All right. I forgot to say here before we go into the other cards. This card here. So I gave the message for the people resisting the new changes. For the people embracing the changes and stepping forward in them and going on an adventure, I feel like you're just at the end of April, you're going to just be so surprised. It's going to be like one of the best months of your life. That's how it's going to feel. It's going to be like, wow, this was so much better than I could have ever imagined. I'm so happy. I'm so excited about my life, my future. And you're just going to be in this state of like literally shining from within. Do you see her heart? Like the flower? It's like glowing, shining. That's how you're going to feel. You're just going to be, you're going to be radiating. You're going to be floating with all this good energy. So that's for you because you embraced the adventure and you did what you had to do, and your life is just like blossoming, prospering. Oh my God, blossoming, prospering. The universe. All right. This is Archangel Hope, Love and Acceptance. Oh my goodness. Look at this. Confirmation, people. All right. Love is yours. Recognize your divine worth. Choose loving thoughts. Okay. So this, again, is about recognizing you deserve the best. You deserve all these good things that are coming in April. And, yeah, just realizing for yourself, I feel that, like, you deserve for life to feel like this beautiful, amazing adventure for you. A beautiful unfolding of, like, synchronicities and just, like, beautiful life experiences just coming together to create the totality of your life. So yeah, that's what I have to say on that. And this last card is Serapis Bay, Ascension. Move into your true self. Rise above the darkness. The light is here. All right, so again, this is about stepping up. If you signed up for my 2022 yearly reading, the paid offer, that whole reading is about helping you to step up and be a powerful leader, to step up and be the most empowered, confident, worthy feeling person that you can be, to go out in the world and manifest from that place and make stuff happen. I'm trying not to cuss. And so this is about rising up to the call to go on this adventure. Rising up, not to say challenges, but just like showing up much more powerfully, and so any remaining fear, doubt, unworthiness, insecurities, or whatever, like, it has to be dropped in April. You have to drop this. You have to know that okay, hold on a second. You are a divine, powerful being. You are connected deeply to who you are. You trust yourself. You trust your inner guidance. You trust how you're being led. You trust in the unfolding of your life. You trust in the action steps. You trust in these new opportunities and things that are presenting themselves to you in April, and it's going to work out in the best possible way. And you have to show up from this place of, I know what I'm doing. I don't care if I don't have all the steps or whatever. I trust in myself, trust in my spirits, trust in downloads that I'm getting, etc. I'm taking action on them. I'm embracing the adventure. I'm, keeping my thoughts positive, whatever it is. Like, you feel so good about this. You're not entertaining old patterns anymore, old ways of being. You're rising up to who you are, a beautiful divine light being, no longer caught up in the negativity and the toxic cycles or whatever. You're owning your worth, okay? Owning the fact that you are worthy and deserving of this amazing life and all the amazing possibilities that April has to offer you and beyond. And you're opening yourself up to receiving all the goodness and just allowing your life to blossom, letting go of any negativity or stuff. Like, just, no, we're done with that. We're done. We're moving on. Okay, you're an infinite, where does it go? Infinite being, and you're stepping into infinite levels of prosperity, abundance, goodness. And, I love that he has like so much gold or whatever around him. It's like this golden color, golden stuff. And that's what you're stepping into, okay? But you have to be connected to your truth. And last but not least, I got this one, Trustworthy Friends. And I feel like this one is around knowing that you have really great connections around you, or knowing that you're going to make really great connections this month. Like, feel like that's an area of life that's going to blossom for many people in April, is like increased connections, increased like levels of or feeling of community, of good people around you. That's what we're doing on Awoke. It's amazing. Like even today when I'm recording this on March 24th, 3 p.m. my time. But earlier today, we had a meeting on Awoke for the coaches on Awoke there, and held space for one another, supported each other, encouraged each other, etc. Like we just have really great community there. And so I feel like people are definitely going to feel or experience an increase of connections, community, good people in their lives, good new relationships, etc. in April, right? There's going to be like a blossoming when it comes to like relationships, friendships, community in April as well. So that is what I have for the April 2022 not yearly reading, sorry. I get confused with the two readings. That's what I have for the April 2022 reading. Oh my God, those numbers. I always say the wrong number sometimes. Like I'll say 2020 and I'm like, wait, it's not 2020 anymore. Why am I stuck in the past? All right, listen. That was it for April 2022. Again, this reading is not like anything that I said in my paid reading, okay? That paid reading is amazing. So much detail, so much information, so many action steps, practical action steps, words of wisdom, encouragement, support, etc. Just like so much guidance. So again, if you want to purchase that, link is in the comments here of this video. I really hope that you enjoyed this reading. If you did, I would really appreciate it if you gave this video a thumbs up, a like here on YouTube, and if you left me a comment down here in the comment section on YouTube below, letting me know how this resonated with you, how excited you are about April, anything that's already coming up for you maybe in regards to the things that I mentioned today, if you've been feeling this energy, and just anything else you want to share with me in the comments below. I would really love to hear from you and just support you and send you more positive vibes so that you can keep going on your journey. And or if you have any questions or you're struggling with certain things, like let me know in the comments below and maybe I can give you some insight or love or support. Okay, that's basically it. Thank you so much for your time. I appreciate you. I will see you in the weekly energy reading for this upcoming week. All right, take care. Bye.